Hello, everybody. So, first of all, pardon the echo. I am in the process of building a new office for making YouTube videos. I got a computer commissioned, so I don't have all my equipment, mic stuff. That's all coming. So this is going to be, you're going to have to deal with the echo. I'm going to have to figure out how to solve that one. But I got a lot of comments on my Traya Vader video, saying that it doesn't work given speeds, and I wasn't highlighting the double tank first order team. So I made it a point this last week to practice in arena with my Traya Vader and find out what works and what doesn't. So we're gonna go through, I got about 8 fights here lined up, and we'll kind of talk about them. So one thing that I found out, let's back up here. Okay, let's get into the first one. So we're going to go up against Juhin, who has probably in my opinion, probably the best. So my first lineup was using Sith Empire Trooper, but he's only gear 12. And what I found out was if the team has Sith Trooper on it, a gear 12 tank, auto tanker, isn't going to cut it. So Slacker is going to go. He's going to take Sith Trooper down low, but then, or he's going to take my Sith Trooper down low, but then Sith Trooper is going to assist and likely kill him off, which is, I think you're going to see right here. Right? See, now I'm screwed, because now Hux is going to pass the turn meter back over to Slacker, and Slacker is going to go, and he's, and there goes Thrawn. So a gear 12 auto taunter isn't going to cut it. So I do believe, I don't know if I play this one out. No, I just forfeit it. Okay. So then we're going to go back in against him again, but we are going to switch out to crew, since my crew is R5. Yes, use the crystals. So yeah, Sith Trooper's not going to cut it if the gear 12 one's not going to cut it if the opposing team has red Sith Trooper. You're going to need something a little bit more beefier to take the hits. Now, this one I played pretty meticulously. So there you go, crew survives. The second hit comes, no assist from Sith Trooper because crew is dead. And now we just do the moves. The moves are very, very meticulous, and they're pretty easy. You just got to follow a pattern. So your first thing is with your Malak. You're going to shock crew, and then you're going to pass your turn meter over to Traya. And now, I don't think I do it here because I've kind of fine-tuned it since then, but you're going to want to isolate Faust, but you're going to want to reduce the cooldowns on Thrawn to get his turn meter swap back faster. So right there, you can see I did it to Vader, but I'm not benefiting anything from that because Vader, he hasn't even gone yet, so there's no cooldowns to reduce. But anyways, so Vader, what you're going to do is you're going to you're going to put some dots down, and then you're going to go around and ability block Slacker, Faust, and Hux, and then you're going to Culling Blade Sith Trooper. So that is key. You have to Culling Blade Sith Trooper, and he needs to get down to whatever this in the red, because if you don't kill Sith Trooper on your last Force Crush, then he'll cleanse all the dots and this counter won't work. So my Vader is R7 with a potency cross. So I think his potency is up around 85%, and then he benefits from the added potency from Traya, but some dots still don't land. So now you'll see right here, everybody's set. You're going to Force Crush, and you have to land enough dots to kill Sith Trooper. So there you go. He's gone. You don't have to worry about him. If that had not killed him, he would have cleansed, and this counter would have failed. Now it's easy. Now you just fracture crew, right? You're going to get rid of somebody if you can. Get rid of Hux. Just attack somebody. I would have attacked Slacker. I don't know why I'm bouncing around. More damage off of Slacker, the better. Don't hesitate. This is me still trying to learn. So you got to take him down to the point where he's around, I think, 30% protection. So he's still fractured. And this is actually where, as I'm fine tuning it, specifically for this guy, a slower Thrawn is almost better because you want him to stay fractured long enough to get, so your Vader can get back around to his turns. Because you can see in this fight, he comes out of fracture a little too soon. So there you go. So now he's out of fracture, right? And now he's going to get to go. Luckily, in this instance, he goes after my Thrawn. And that's just fine. Because now it's Vader's turn. SLKR still has, you see up here, he has 9 dots. That's pretty much enough. You kind of want 11, I've found, to kill a well-modded SLKR. So put some more dots down. There we go. There's the magic number, over 11. So now let's slow it down. Bye-bye SLKR. So I think with a slower Thrawn, I think my Thrawn right now is like 301, maybe a little bit more. A little bit slower Thrawn might actually help. I'm going to try pulling like about 10 speed off him because this is the only fight I win against this comp. I try a lot, but I fail a lot. So let's skip ahead. So we're going to go up against them like 6 times. So I think in this video, oh yeah, I was going through the speeds. If you guys, so one of the comments was, what are, you know, these speeds of these SLKRs determine the fight. So that guy's SLKR is 510. I don't know. That's pretty fast. That's a decent set. Over 100 speed set, or over 100 speed on that set. Hux, really, it doesn't really matter about Hux. So in this fight, I do everything correctly, I do believe, or maybe this one will highlight why you guys can't leave sit up. So we got to here, basically, same setup, shock, pass the turn meter over. I think maybe in this fight, I start passing the turn meter back to Thrawn. Yeah, there we go. Or the cooldown reduction to Thrawn. So now you're gonna go, same thing, dots. One thing I've learned is I should probably be saber throwing right now. So then your saber throws cooldowns get reduced as you go on the fight. I don't, in my opinion, I would saber throw right after dots and get Sith Trooper down as far as you can. Because now my Culling Blade's cooldown is gonna start. And that's something that you need. Yeah, do it. I don't know why I slowed it down there. So you see he is in the red, but he only got, oh no, okay, that worked out good. So that's how you want it to go. Get rid of Hux. Now it's where it screws up. And what you should probably try to do, I think, is the reason why you want to use your saber throw early. And I'd maybe leave Hux up, because then your saber throw can come back around and you can kill someone with it and reduce, get an instant bonus turn. Because I think in this instance, the timing doesn't go right, and you'll see what happens here after Crew gets a turn. And I think what happens is because he doesn't crit. So I do believe I pass it to Traya, because, I don't know, Vader. So Vader, if I could have Culling Bladed here, I could have went directly into Merciless Massacre, and I would have won. But since I can't, SLKR's going to get a turn. See? And now the problem is he just got advantage. And that's not, I'm trying to understand why there, because he didn't get it until my Malik went. And maybe I should have attacked SLKR instead of Crew. Because watch, right here, he does not have it. He does not have advantage. And if he has advantage, you cannot crit him. Okay, so he doesn't have advantage there, but then there, you got it. Okay, why? Someone in the comments tell me why he got advantage right there. Because if he hadn't gotten advantage right there, this has been a win. See, and I'm oblivious to the fact that he has it, so I slow it down to 1 speed, and he should be dead, but he's not, because he has crit immunity, and that's a loss. So then I tried speeding up my Traya to 293 speed. I gave her Rex's speed set, and this didn't do anything either. And you're going to see something here. You know how I've been saying you have to kill Sith Trooper with the dots. This is one of the instances where some dots don't land, or some debuffs don't land. So going around, doing the same old, turn meter to Traya, isolate Faust, isolate Faust. There you go. Okay, going into Merciless Massacre. So I usually target crew, put the dots down. And now I should saber throw right now. That's something I'm going to change. Usually, I don't know why I've been kind of stuck to basics all around. Just saber throw right now. So see his health? He only got 2 dots and he didn't die. And there you go. He cleansed. Game over. Counter failed. So we can skip ahead. This fight is also going to be a loss. Still running fast, Traya. And what happens in this fight? Again, Sith doesn't die. Or Sith doesn't die. So in my opinion, the determining factor on killing this team, which is probably the best Slacker lineup, is potency. Like, I need more potency on my Vader, which is going to be tough because I've got the best damage potency crit set I can get. So right here, look at Sith Trooper only has 2 dots. That's not going to cut it. And you're going to see here shortly that he does not die. Ideally, you want 3, just like Slacker has right here, you want 3 dots and the speed down. Because there you go, Sith Trooper didn't die, and I already know at this point it's game over. So I think I just back out and forfeit as soon as, yeah. There you go. Cleansed, counter failed. So forfeit, yep, no sense continuing. And then this next fight, the exact same thing happens. That happened a couple battles ago. It goes good up until right now. So right now he does not have advantage, right? See that? Still doesn't have advantage. So everything's going good here. I just got to get it back around to Vader. Everyone's got full turn meter except for Malik, so I'm kind of deciding what should I do. I don't know why I'm hesitating. It's only just a turn meter swap and protection up. So who do I attack here? Let's see. I want to watch this really closely. So he still does not have advantage. No, he still doesn't have it. Still doesn't have it. Okay, so what goes wrong here then? So right now it's still perfect. I just got to get to Vader's turn, which is like now. So go hit Faust. Dots. So there. Someone can tell me why. Right there, he gets advantage when I attack. Because that's a determining factor. That's 2 losses where they should have been wins. Because now we're calling bladed him, he'd be dead. So someone please in the comments tell me why sometimes he gets advantage at this point in the fight. because I don't know if I want to take this into a Grand Arena match if this is going to happen 50% of the time for some unknown reason. So I'm imploring you guys, please tell me why in this case he can get advantage when you're attacking somebody else. I looked it up and I'll do some more digging, but I don't understand it. Maybe it's something specifically for Kylo, but this is a loss. So against this lineup, you guys only saw me win once, and that's when he didn't get advantage, and twice that should have been wins, and then twice I lost where Sith Trooper didn't die. So a lot of things to take in consideration there. So now I figured enough of the Sith Trooper one. We'll highlight some other comps that we can go up against. So this is PSN I always screw this up. We'll say KL. So no Sith Trooper, but a Fu, which people might see. And slower Slacker, that's for sure. But you saw that the sequence of events doesn't seem to matter because I can beat up to 5'10", and everything sets up perfectly. So get rid of Sith Trooper, put in Kylo, and I will get Sith Trooper Gear 13 because ideally I'd like to keep Kylo for Grand Arena. So this goes the same way. What's even nicer here though is that there's no Sith Trooper here to assist to kill Kylo. So he's gonna stay standing up, but then he falls down. So same thing, put a shock on Kylo. My Traya is actually slowed back down. She's got her defense set back on. So she's only got 223 speed. So we're gonna turn meter swap with Traya. And then we're gonna isolate Faust. Pass the cooldown reduction back to Thrawn. Okay, now we're gonna do the Vader setup. So I don't really have to worry about Sith Trooper here. So culling blading is, I could ideally just save culling blade, leave more targets up. Basic, basic, do a basic, there you go. Do a basic, there you go. Didn't get it, do a basic. Didn't land ability block again, even though I got all that potency. All right, now more dots, more dots. More dots, left side. Fracture. There we go. And food died to dots. So in this case, I get rid of Hux. Really, you only need 3 up. But had I culling bladed, had I just siphoned crew, I could culling blade Hux right now, and then I would be 1 cooldown away from Vader. Who can't do? He's isolated. He's not doing nothing. So right now, I would have had my Merciless Massacre up, which is what you want. So that's why you kind of gotta be careful. You kind of gotta be mindful of when you use your culling blades, because now he should be dead by now. But I pass it back to Vader anyway, and we can still do it. So, MM. Now, but this is the same situation, right? This is the exact same situation. If something happens and miraculously Slacker gets advantage, it's over. So this is what I would do. So crew got advantage. And why is that? And why did he not? Because had he got advantage, this counter would not have worked. So I got to figure out that. Like, is it something that crew is doing, or is it something that Slacker is doing? After I finish recording this and upload this video, I'll do some digging, see if I can't find out. So yeah, but this is most definitely a win, and it's a good win. And if I have a Gear 13 Slacker, he's going to be getting all these heals throughout this fight. So ideally, Slacker is going to stay up, and this is going to be a decent banner win for you guys. So that's an easy one. And then this last fight is against Dace Joy. He loves this comp with the Grevious. And this comp, he gets his ultimates up so fast with all the crits. And sometimes when I just don't really want to mess around, I'll put in the 5 cheese and it'll work. I have been practicing with the Ray Titans, which is GK Gas, Jedi Knight Revan, and Watt. And that can work, but it's dicey. So I decided I wanted to start trying the Vader counter against Dace, if it can be a little easier. So let's see about his speeds. 528. There you go, guys. 528. Is that fast enough? I think that's fast enough. Because everyone's been saying the speeds matter. I don't think it's speeds. So since he doesn't have Hux to turn meter swap, I'm leaving Sith Empire Trooper in here. Because he's going to survive that first hit and then he's going to get healed up. He can't take 2 off the bat, but if he can take 1 and it'll go just fine. So, and Dace holds really well with this team because, you know, Rays actually have a really tough time with this. All Ray versions, except for the cheese team, but that's going away here hopefully soon. So this is my first time ever doing it, so I don't really know how I should be playing it. So let's just Merciless Massacre. Let's just throw some dots down. Let's go around the world now. We've got lots of cooldowns here. We got 6 targets. Ability block for you. Ability block for you. Ability block for you. But I don't think I landed on GBA, which is unfortunate. And more, oh, I should have went more dots. But there we go, here's more dots. Okay, so turn meter swap to Traya, same as we would do with the First Order team. And then isolate the Brute. Right, okay. So now we should be 1 move away from Vader's Merciless Massacre. I think he's got to take 1 more turn though. Yes, reduce some stacks on B1, that's probably more ideal. Or do negligible damage on Watt. Okay, Fracture. There we go. So you see how Slacker did get a turn in there at 528. He got 1 extra turn off before Thrawn could fracture. Call and blade him. Okay, didn't work though, but that's okay. Let's do some damage on Slacker. Still fractured. See, it's almost ideal that he got that turn off, isn't it? Because then he stays fractured longer. So now, Merciless Massacre. Start doing some ability blocks. This is I really like this counter. It's just, it takes some finesse. Yeah, do some dots. Let's keep going around. All right, let's slow this down to 1 speed. He's got 13 debuffs. 360,000 damage. And then now it's just clean it up. GG left standing, because he's got a tech on him. He's going to be a pain, but we will eventually kill him. I think we even kill him with the Cullen Blade. Let's see it. Doesn't have a whole lot of dots on him. That's enough though, 6. Slow it down to 1 speed. That's what I like to do. 180,000. So there it is, guys. If someone can tell me in the comments why he sometimes gets advantage when I'm attacking, that'd be handy, because if I can avoid that, I can get my success rate up even more. But you've seen lots of comps here, guys. Everyone was asking about the double tank comp. Well, there's the double tank comp. Extensively, different versions. You saw me win and you lose. So I think you gain a lot of knowledge from seeing me lose as well. Plus, you guys can help me get better and to win more, because I do really like this comp. So that's it. Hopefully you guys like that. Again, I'm sorry about the echo. Don't know how long it's going to be till I get my new equipment. They're currently building it. I might have to pad this room. I don't know, but it's going to be nice. And a nice new camera would be nice too, because I think this one's kind of grainy. This is just my webcam on my laptop. So there it is, guys. Please like, please subscribe. I hope this helped a little bit. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the long-winded explanations and me fumbling through everything, but I hope this can help you guys, and you guys can work on this comp. So if you want to know about the mods, you can comment about the mods. I do believe my let's just go through it. So Traya is modded for defense, and she's still got a crit avoidance arrow and protection primaries, I think, on the triangle, cross, and circle. And she's only about 223 speed. I found that added rec speed didn't really do anything. My Vader is 255 with a crit chance and a crit damage set. His potency is 86%. His damage is 7,200, and his crit chance is 75. My Malak has got health and defense sets. He's about I think he's only like 265. Thrawn is about 301 with a speed set, and the tank doesn't really matter. Crew was built for health. Sit was built for, he had defense and crit avoidance, arrow, protection primaries. So there's kind of a rough thing on the mods. And there it is. Hope you like that, guys. Till next time. Cheers.